Dusty and dirty dash. I gotta clean that thing. It's a little hard to clean that thing. Where we are, we've kicked our wagon off. We grabbed our next one. Let's go get ourselves a Wisconsin. Let's go to Kenosha. How we doing, everybody? Yes. I got my seatbelt. We are at the 90-94 split here in Toma, Wisconsin. Bring my bike down, maybe you guys can hear me. We are rolling down to Kenosha. It's uncanny how this happens. Our reload after we get done in Kenosha tomorrow. They may unload me today, I don't know. There's only 2 POLs with this load, so there's a chance that they may still unload me today. I doubt it, but that's okay. But then I'm going to the same place in Milwaukee, bringing back those beer cans. Sometimes it's the only thing that was different this week, other than my breakdowns, was I didn't go to I went past Colorado Springs, and I didn't go to, I think it's Centennial is the other suburb that we went to in Denver. So only missed 2 places, or else it would have been a complete duplicate run. So, but just that week, truck was reading 53 degrees. We are rolling. We just draw a blank. I hate when that happens. But yeah, that's what's going on. So we're gonna roll. We're rolling down. Easy for me to say. Hopefully the volume on this is better. I'm not exactly sure. I'm using a different setting on this, so hopefully. And I've been trying to listen and keep up on some of the, as we roll down the highway, some of the different news feed, keeping up on, because I don't have live TV on my phone. I don't pay for all those subscriptions to watch anything live. So I get like the 5, 10 minute, 12 minute little clips on YouTube, just like, and listening to a little bit of the Tulsi Gabbard hearings, and I think his name is Pataki for the FBI, plus some of the Kennedy hearings, or confirmation hearings. So just that, I think some of the, I'll just say some of the Democrats are just, I get you want to have concerns, but just trying to pull some of the shenanigans that they're pulling. Just, yeah. And I think they're afraid of Kennedy because I think he's gonna make sure that, if somebody wants to eat a donut, that's fine. I'm not. But if they want to eat something, that it's as healthy as it can be, and there's not carcinogens and chemicals and all these known, that highly processed sugars, the corn syrups, all of this stuff, it's directly linked to cancers, but yet it's still in our foods. There's other things that they can put in there that'll still give you the sweet taste that people are looking for, that I think that are a lot more healthier, like the Fruit Loops. That's a real thing. Kellogg's makes Fruit Loops for America and Fruit Loops for Canada, because Canada's like, nope, we don't want none of that crap in our food, none of those food dyes that are linked to cancers. So literally in the same plant, in the same facilities, they can make a healthy version and an unhealthy version. So you got to ask yourself, why are they making the unhealthy? So just that. Anyway, just my done yet. I'll get back to you. Leave a comment. Tell me. Let me know what you think. And I'm not pushing carnivore, even though I think that's the healthiest thing to do. But if somebody wants to eat their donut, that's fine. I just believe that you can eliminate some of these chemicals and some of these things that are known health risk stuff, or at least have it severely labeled so you know that eating this particular food will cause certain, kind of like back in the day with cigarettes. When the Surgeon General put on there about cancer. People still smoke, but at least the warning's on there. It looks like Walmart's kind of, I don't know what Walmart's doing. Come on, guys. Let's not have a meet and greet. I don't know what he's doing. I don't think it's Walmart. I don't believe it's a Walmart. And this guy riding his bumper isn't going to help none. It might be Martin that might be hauling. Yeah, it's a Martin. And then, here we go. Wow. Alright, everybody. Welcome to 63-mile-an-hour purgatory. At least J.R. Schugel helped out. He hit his brakes, but this guy here in the left riding his bumper like that, that's not cool. That's a no bueno. Wow. The struggle's real. Let's get her going. God bless everybody. Good evening, everybody. We are sitting here at our normal location here in Kenosha. We are done for the day. He'll unload me again tomorrow morning at 7. So, yeah. So all in all, it was not a bad day. 532 miles, 533 miles. So we went from Sherburne, Minnesota, up to Afton. And funny thing of it is, as I'm taking the loop around the Twin Cities, as we're merging, I'm merging next to the boss, the owner of the outfit, which he had this trailer on board, so he was bringing it back. But we're gonna roll the week up. It is finished. Tonight I'm kind of feeling hungry. We're gonna have 2 pounds of hamburger, and we're just gonna let the eggs simmer over the top. We'll get it in there, and then I'll drop like 7 or 8 eggs over the top. Turn the flame off. Put the lid over it and just let it, almost like an egg bake, kind of like a casserole kind of type thing. So, but yesterday was a good day. Mike got back to me in the comments, and yeah, he agreed. So anybody that might be popping in from over there at his channel at Trucking on 18, or Life on 18 Wheels, thank you. And this isn't nothing like Mike's channel, but yeah, I like Mike. There are some things that are kind of on my heart right now in the Christian world. Yeah, I know we've got a new president, but there's a lot of, it's back to like what Mike was saying with the haters. Haters will hate, but what I want to talk about is this, if we consider ourselves to be a Christian nation, I mean, have you looked around lately? And I personally lay the blame at the church. I know that's an unpopular view. Reset you guys here. I know that's an unpopular opinion, and it's just that, my opinion. But all evil needs to do to succeed is for the children of God not to do anything. Sit silently on our hands. This country of ours and the things around the world are because we're too busy running around, doing our own thing, kids to soccer, volleyball, nothing wrong with any of that stuff, but we're busy being busy about our own business. Term that I like to use is, this is pretty harsh, but this is just kind of how my mind sees it. We're stepping over the bodies in the parking lot to go into church to feel self-righteous that, woo, look at me, I'm going to church. You know, Bible stands for basic instructions before leaving earth. And I'm speaking to myself. I mean, come on, church, we got to be better than this. We really do. I mean, if you've been blood bought, you've been bought with a price. And I know I can't, I give no excuses, but sharing my faith like this, right now, this is what I can do. Could I do more? Absolutely. Do I stand at the head of the class pointing at myself like, I mean, Jesus told Peter, get thee behind me, Satan. Because Satan was in Peter. That was in the scriptures. So, who am I? But this country of ours, left is right and right is left, and up is down and down is up, and good is evil and evil is good. I mean, it's not only good. What do we go to church for? I mean, I equate it to like, why would you go to college or a trade school? You pick up a skill, pick up a trade, go to college, get a degree, and do what? Are you going to go to college and get a degree only to throw it away? Or get a skill from a trade school only to throw it away? We do that with church. I mean, I have a love-hate relationship with the organized church. I really am. I know we're all a bunch of sinners, and I know we're all a bunch of hypocrites, but I mean, it's like in my case, the church that I'm supposed to be a part of, they see my videos and they see my postings that I do on Facebook. An area where it's harder to get engaged with the I mean, because it's like this narrow-minded short-sightedness. If you're not inside my little sphere, my little bubble, you don't exist. And I'm just as guilty of it. You know, we don't like getting out of our comfort zone. And last time I checked, everything about Jesus is getting out of your comfort zone. Just saying. So, I mean, we can wish and want and crap and yet, or see which one fills up first. Largely, the church is. I mean, we have some of the largest numbers of abortion rates in this country. I don't hear nothing from the church. All we're worried about is building another church somewhere else in another country or another. And don't get me wrong, when I say all this, I'm not against the church. It's just I'm against hypocrisy. I mean, just saying. I mean, you and the Lord are the majority. Okay? That's just the way I read it. So, just a bunch of things that I've been thinking about a lot lately. I've been watching, because I get my church out here on the road. I listen to Pastor Alan Jackson out of Murfreesboro, Tennessee, the World Outreach Church. And yeah, it's all well and good. We got Trump in the office, but what are we, the Christians, doing about our own neighborhoods? I mean, we live in our neighborhoods and we've got pornography in our schools for our grade schoolers. How does that happen? Seriously. I mean, really, that's our own darn communities. It's like we want God and Jesus on our own terms. And I stand in line on that. Trust me, I get busy out here. I am casting no shadow on anybody else. But between between the Lord working on me, what I've been hearing from Him through Pastor Allen, a little bit through Mike, just kind of conviction. I know the Lord's dealing with me, and if this offends somebody, I'll apologize for that. But if you're offended, it's not my offense. I'm not worried about cancel culture. I tried to respond to Mike using the China virus in my comment, and it wouldn't let me send it. I had to get creative in order to put that in there, and they may even blank this out on this. I don't know. But the last time I checked, I was canceled. I've been canceled the day I left my mother's womb. And the scriptures tell me that if they hated him first, they'll definitely hate us. So I'm not worried about it. Been surviving for a long time. Get in line. This ends, another door will open. Simply put. So I know this is a long-winded ramble, but these are the things that are on my heart, in my spirit. I want to encourage you to see something, say something, spiritually speaking, for those of you that are my Christian friends out there. It's not only good enough to go to church. That does you nothing. Nowhere in the scriptures did I read that because I went to church I get to go to heaven. Doesn't say that. So on that, God bless. Love you guys. Want to come along next week? Looks like we might be in for some stormy weather, possibly. There's a big storm brewing off the coast of Washington right now, and Oregon, or well, it's actually stretching from, where did I see? Somewhere up in Canada, British Columbia, down all the way to San Francisco. It's a big storm pushing in, and so who knows? Could be in for some chain up weather next week. On that, God bless. Love you guys. Want to come along? More than welcome. I'll see you all next week, Lord willing.